Democrats are going to flip out when they find out about this. The current narrative from the media is that everything is awful, that it's President Donald Trump's fault, and that his approval ratings are tanking. Well, if that were true, surely there'd be evidence that voters have buyer's remorse, and maybe, if the election were held today, Kamala Harris might win a battleground state or two, right? Wrong. New data from Think American News shows that if the election were held today, Trump would not only defeat Harris again, but he would win by an even bigger margin than his November victory. According to EyesOver's analysis, Trump now commands an impressive 56.36% support compared to Harris's pitiful 43.64%. These numbers completely destroy the mainstream media's narrative that Trump is somehow losing his base, a fairy tale they've been desperately trying to sell to the American people since Trump took office. Recommended, I can't believe Jasmine Crockett admitted this. Our mission at Think American News is to allow the facts to drive conclusions and not have opinions search for favorable facts, explained Jessica Curtis, Think American News publisher. If one relied upon traditional linear legacy mainstream media platforms for deciding what is happening right now, you would believe President Trump is losing ground every day with the voters. That simply is not the case. The truth is even more devastating for Democrats. EyesOver CEO Chris Wilson's analysis of nearly 200,000 real-time data points over the past week confirms what conservatives have known all along. Trump's America First agenda is resonating with voters, while Harris's radical leftist platform hasn't become any more palatable. President Trump's support remains not only solid but is growing, while Kamala Harris is not receiving the typical post-election nostalgia that often accompanies a losing candidate, Wilson noted. This shouldn't surprise anyone paying attention. While Trump has been fighting to protect American jobs, secure our borders, and stand up to China, Democrats have been doubling down on the rhetoric and radicalism that caused voters to reject them in the first place. Whether it's opposing Trump's efforts to deport criminal illegal aliens or not standing up for female athletes, Democrats haven't learned squat from Trump's election victory and continue to delude themselves into thinking the problem is that their message isn't getting out. They simply can't comprehend the possibility that the American people aren't buying what the Democrats are selling anymore. So how did EyesOver reach its conclusion? It relies on sophisticated AI models, which constantly monitor public opinion across millions of online conversations and have consistently produced actionable information weeks ahead of traditional polling. And what are they telling us? The American people trust Trump's leadership and reject the Democrats' radical agenda. Are you surprised? I'm not. The numbers don't lie. Trump's common-sense conservative leadership is exactly what Americans want, and no amount of media spin can change that fact. Maybe it's time for the mainstream media to actually report the truth instead of their wishful anti-Trump fantasies. Don't expect CNN or MSNBC to cover this. They're too busy inventing the next Trump scandal. Meanwhile, Trump's support grows as Americans see his policies work while Democrats offer only failure. The message is clear. Voters are rejecting the Democrats' radical agenda. We'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this content and want to stay informed with common sense takes on today's issues, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Together, we can stand strong for truth, tradition, and American values. Stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one. Because your voice matters.